So here's a little app I like called Afterlight. I have a few that are my go-to apps for really nice filters, and this is one of them, so let me launch it for you. It's available on iPhone or iPad. That bottom right-hand button that looks like a little gear, if you click that, you can make sure that you're saving your images in full resolution. You can turn auto-save to camera roll on, which I did, and you can also adjust other things, for example, if you want the app to automatically open in camera mode. So I'm just going to click that little X to close that. And I have an option here of taking a picture right now with the camera or using my photo albums, which I'm going to do. Go out here and find an image. Okay, and I'm ready to go. What I would like right here is I'd like to be able to crop it. And you can crop it, but it's in a different place. I'll show you that. It's actually right down here, the second from the right. So I probably would go in and crop this right away. I have some different aspect ratios, and I'm just going to choose the square. Just try to position my image. And then click the check mark at the bottom to accept it. Okay, so now I can go back. If you look down at the bottom, you have the undo button is on the far left, and then you have some adjustments, you have filters, you have all kinds of different things down here. So starting with that second button from the left, this is where I can go in and make all sorts of adjustments to my image. So here's brightness. So if I wanted to increase the brightness a bit, hit my check mark. The second one is contrast. I'm going to skip over that one for now. The next one is saturation. I'll bump up my saturation a little bit. Then there is exposure. And then I have highlights, shadows, fade, and then I have RGB enhancements for highlights, midtones, and shadows. I have temperature. Over here is vignette. This one applies a grain, and then the one on the very far end is sharpening. Those are a lot of controls. That third button from the left on the very bottom, the one that looks like a colorful wheel, that's the one I can use to go in and apply the filters, and they have a lot of good filters in here. So if you just go to original, you can see that I can just scroll through. I even like that one. These are all really, really nice, and these are just in one section. So if I click the X to go back, then I have the next section. So you have a lot of filters in here to pick from, and it's just a matter of playing with them and seeing which ones you like. And then I can go to this next button down here, which takes me into, I can play with different light leaks and dusty filters, things like that if I want to grunge up my photos a little bit. And then that far button, the second one, second from the right, the one that looks like a crop mark, we can go in here and rotate our image. We can flip it horizontally and vertically. We can go in and bring another photo on top of it, and I'm just going to do that quickly just to show you. I'm just going to grab an image. So this is the one I chose. I'm going to accept it. And it goes in and it's using blending mode. So I can go in here and just play with different blending modes and see what kind of different effects I can get with this. And again, I've got sliders to play with. So, you know, just how you can blend two images together. I didn't pick two of the best, but you get the idea. When you're happy with it, or if you want to reject it, you've got the little check mark and the X on the bottom. And when you're done, you can just click the done button. It takes you out and gives you options on saving directly to social media, saving to your camera roll, opening in another app, and you also have choices here for resolution. So this is a great little app that has a lot of power, and it's called Afterlight.